Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Duke Silver. Today we're going to be playing some more Galaxy. Our captain selection today is Dungeon Master. Treasures you find from heroes and villains are one rarity higher. I'm a big fan of Dungeon Master. The easy way to get ahead and also pretty easy access to secret rare treasures in the late game, so I think this is quite powerful. Maximus, after you KO 20 enemies, get a random silver rare character. After 40, get a random golden legendary character. You do get the treasure off the legendary character, so it's kind of, if you can survive to get that 40, you do get a free legendary treasure, which is pretty powerful, but you don't really get offered anything in the way of stats early game, which can be an issue. And then there's Geppetto. Whenever you summon a character during a fight, give it its slot +1/+1, so this is pretty interesting. Getting those slot buffs on board is pretty nice. Especially if you can find ways to enhance that with like a treasure or whatnot. And also the ability gets improved whenever you golden a toy. Honestly, I found that even when I take every toy that I see, the golden toy improvement doesn't really happen that often. But I think we're gonna play Geppetto here. I know our last video was Chucky, but I don't think we've played Geppetto on the channel, although I could be wrong for sure. Yeah, I just stacked the entire deck full of toys, just every toy I can jam in there pretty much. Other than Beanie Baby, I suppose. Like Beanie Baby's, it's kind of whatever, unless you care about having treasures. I mean, it does have a decent stat line, but the downside is just kind of too great. I do like Aladdin a lot. Well, I include Aladdin in most of my lists, but I just want more slots for the toys, I think. I mean, Nutcracker Prince could certainly go, but again, I just want that critical mass of toys to really try and play into the sort of Geppetto Captain Power axe, or what do you call it? This thing, the improvement is what I'm trying to say. The ability, but also like just the bottom part of the ability. All right, we're just gonna take Pix here. Pix just offers us the most stats possible. You're generally gonna win a lot of first round combats with the Pix, as long as it doesn't get sniped by a monkey, which does happen pretty often, but does not happen here. We get a pretty dominant win there. Again, I'm just gonna jam every single toy that I see as much as possible. I'm also gonna move this around as much as possible, just to we might actually be able to get the treasure off this Stepsisters with the +1/+1 and the Pix stats. There's a chance we could hit 3 times here. I'm gonna take this, but yeah, the stats from the Geppetto's Captain Power can add up in the first couple turns. And also, we kind of want to spread out the slot buffs just in case we find the quest character that lets us gets us the treasure if we have 3 slot or have all our slots buffed. Hey, look at that! We get really good combat RNG and get our jealous Stepsisters quest done. So that's an early treasure here. Now we could just take Acorn. I kind of like Acorn, especially since we're going to be taking supports. Drafty Window, one of my favorite treasures. It's very, very good if you end up going into like phase stuff. But I don't think we're going to be doing that in this game, so I think I just want to go Acorn. Unfortunately, our present didn't die, so we don't get the slot buff there. But yeah, we're going to take the Mech Man here. Again, just every toy imaginable. Maybe Karma Chameleon. Maybe we go for the what do you call it? The greedy play here. Sorry, tripping over my words today. Just kind of stumbling. Yeah, I think I do like the Chameleon here. I mean, the alternative is just play Presence of Gaia, which is good with our summons and all. But I kind of want to go for the little bit of greed here. Maybe it goes here. I mean, 3 power probably has a hard time getting the hunt here. So maybe we play it in the back and just hope RNG kind of works out for us. I'm not sure which one is going to be tougher to actually get it. So I think we do play it in the back. If we don't get it this turn, like I don't think it's that big a deal. We can always hold off, hopefully for next turn. Looks like it would have hunted, but no way we could have known that. I mean, there's still a chance that we even get a hunt, and we do. Okay, but what the Santa Claus actually helps us out and spits out something that we can hunt. Turns into Dreamer though, which is not my favorite hit. I mean, Dreamer can be fine, but like it's super niche, and also it's so bad if it gets attacked into. And like you pretty much only want it as like a scam option. We're just gonna go ahead and cast the spell here and get a random uncommon. Unfortunately, it's not great, but we are gonna take it. Mordecai's great. I can't replace the Dreamer. I need to leave that in as a TLK target. I want to keep my my summoner here, or both my summoners. So I think we lose Foul Lich immediately here. I don't necessarily love it, but I think that's the play. Yeah, there we go. Dreamer does actual nothing. But I mean, we're still gonna win this combat pretty handily. We got the Mordecai buffs as well on top of our Geppetto buffs. We haven't even found a silver toy yet. with my deck chock full of toys. Again, this just feels like the typical Geppetto experience. We're still doing good though. Like the tempo offered by the Geppetto, and also like summons are just generally, I think, pretty good as long as you can buff them up a bit. We're just gonna bank the two-headed wizard, and then I mean, if we find a TLK, then it's really good. Dash is very good, although I don't know what it plays over. We can also just jam the mechanical dragon. It is a toy. I don't really want to lose the picks quite yet. Like, I mean, it's still offering a pretty good amount of stats, although the toughness is probably not changing any breakpoints at this point. So maybe we can get rid of that and just play the dragon. Dragon is kind of a similar effect to Dash, although Dash puts more stats on the shop. But everything we get is going to be bigger anyways with the treasures. So it's kind of tough, but I think it's Dragon just because it's a toy. I mean, I did say I'm buying it, or I'm taking every toy, right? So let's just stick to that. All right, we do finish our Mordecai quest here though, so that's nice. Full-hearted damage as well. None of this is very good. Every fourth treasure we get an uncommon. I guess that's fine. Attacking first isn't really a big priority for us. I'm just going to take the Dwarven cart, and then we probably get a little bit of value, hopefully, eventually. This is a pretty bad shop for us. I'm just going to take the punching bag. It's going to replace the Dreamer. I mean, it's probably just more useful than the Dreamer in general. Even this late. Ooh, we could go for another two-headed wizard and then really bank on that that TLK. Or I could just take the punching bag and give it some more stats. I think I like the two-headed wizard. Punching bag, like, it doesn't get a significant amount bigger, so we're not taking that. We're just gonna hold off. We're still doing fine as far as tempo goes. I mean, our stats are not great, but with the summons compared with like the Mordecai and slot buffs are fine. I actually think we want to play punching bag up front. And I want to get the slot buffs down here in the back row. Fortunately, opponents aren't doing too much here. We are going to lose this one though. At least it's not going to be a full heart. But we are falling behind. Even as I said, we were doing okay. Okay, I could Abracadabra. That's going to give us a bunch of extra spell shops, which more shots at TLK. Although now that we don't have a character of the shop's rarity, makes TLK a little bit worse. We would need multiples in a row to really be happy about it. And Stinky and Robin are both pretty good, so maybe I just take the Stinky for now, and then if we see an Abracadabra, well, then we jam it. I think I like that. Oh, this is really good. Okay, I'm glad we saved our spell doubles, because triple over the rainbow is going to be very, very good. Especially if we can find a silver character of some kind that's going to add a ton of stats. We might lose this one, although we're not like that far behind on this board. It looks like we're still a bit far behind. Not too bad. Never mind. We actually win. Okay. It looked a little bleak for a moment there. Alright, unfortunately, I mean, this is a big Prince Charming. But like, the best option here, I feel like, is Frankenstein. But even that, but I'm not sure I really want it. I feel like I want to hold off and again try and get like a silver character, which would be a fair amount more stats. But like it's hard to pass up a Frankenstein here. I mean, it's turn 8, so it's like a little bit late already. It is a toy as well though. So notably again, no no toys. No toys to speak of. I think I am going to take the Frankenstein. I don't love it here, but I feel like if we hold off too long, then we're just going to fall too far behind, and we're already pretty far behind. Let's go with banking the Space Ranger Woody here. I was tempted to just take the tempo spell there, but or the removal spell, as it were. Okay, we're still winning fights though. I think we can probably owe that we can owe that more so to a pretty weak lobby, to be honest, at this point though. Barrel of Monkeys, fantastic. Brick Monster is also great. I think it's Barrel of Monkeys here. What are we out of though? Maybe the Mechanical Dragon. These Dragon Claws, they're just not very impactful at this point. Not sure how we want to position this entirely. We want Frank in front, but we also kind of want to buff all the slots. Or we want Frank to be the last one to see everything die, but none of this is really exciting. I'm just gonna bank the epic treasure. And yeah, opponents now are hitting legendary characters. We're fortunate to dodge a fair amount up to this point, but we might be fine in this combat. Looks like we are. We do win. But yeah, opponents are going to start power spiking here, so we need to do the same. Eureka's cool, but we don't have any mages. We're just going to bank the Bronze Goose. That's an epic treasure if we see another one. I mean, Party Pinata doesn't do anything. None of this really does anything. I'm just gonna keep banking treasures and pray that we find something. Oh, you know what? Well, we just got double stroked here, and yeah, it looks like we're just gonna get Hercules out, unfortunately. But yeah, the Dwarven cart was progressing because of these Dragon Claws. We lose pretty badly to I mean, Herc just preys on our board. And I mean the double stroke, of course, does a lot of work for them there. Fortunately, Herc doesn't necessarily keep those stats because it's async. I'm just gonna bank the legendary, and we're just gonna keep praying that we find a silver of some kind at some point in this game, I guess. Oh no. Well, opponent is getting larger. This Guardian of the Grove has put in some work, and the stats that we're putting on the board just are not keeping up with opponents at the moment. It's only half a heart at least. Oh, we got a treasure. Wait, what? Why do we get a treasure? Dwarven cart? Every 4th treasure you collect. Do we get a treasure at some point? Because it did reset. So I'm not sure. That might be a bug. Unless I'm missing something. Or did we pop out a Mechanical Dragon and I just totally missed it? I'm gonna go Royal Invitation, I think. These stats just don't really matter. We do have a couple animals. Well, Piping Hot Pie with the monkeys is maybe fine. It's so late though. Okay, we finally find a silver. Oh, there's a mop. We definitely want this mop. I think Stinky or Frankenstein goes up front, and then we just play mop in the back. None of this helps me really. Let's just put some stats on the mop and pray. This Hercules is such a problem. And the fact that we don't get our combat goes about as bad as it possibly can here. I mean, at least we can't lose a full heart. Again, that Hercules. I mean, depending on how their game went, hopefully it ended before they got too big. so that we still have a shot. Definitely gonna take the full shop of toys. Goodie bag. I would love to take goodie bag, but I need to just silver up the stuff on my board right now and see more stuff and see if we can get some kind of treasure, something that can bust this open for us. All right, actual nothing. Well, there's ship shape inspector. We do have everything buffed, but I don't think I can play it on my board. Maybe Frank can go. Like Frank, I mean, it's the biggest thing on my board by quite a bit. But treasure? Maybe treasure would help me? I don't think I want to lose Mecha Man, right? I think I do this. It's not great, but Co-Captain maybe? Cast your second spell on a turn, get a bonus shop. Widow's Web's not helping us, unfortunately. I think it's got to be Co-Captain's Corsair, and we just hope to spike something here. Like a Chuck E, maybe? Chuck E is actually an insanely good hit. I mean, Electrake is fine too. It does put a bunch of stats on the Piping Hot Pie and these Dragon Claws, but I mean, Chuck E turns all our stuffs into villains, which makes like a KO star like a really good hit. I mean, we would need to hit it, but like if that happened, I think we might just be dead here, unfortunately. We're just gonna cast the combat spell. I mean, even if we can just survive a turn, give ourselves a chance to find something. Okay. At least our monkeys pop before the mop this time. So we're not taking a full heart damage. That's important. We don't quite tie though. We came really close. But we probably have the Herc board. Oh, okay, we get a legendary treasure. Where do we get that from? Did I miss something? I'm not gonna complain, but yeah, KO star is actually nuts here. Although this does kind of feel like a repeat of our of our last game, but I'm fine with that. I think I could Mixo on the mop here. I almost want to put it in slot 1, but I don't know if I have time for that. I don't know if I can. Like, I mean, because I'm pretty sure we're fighting Herc, but if I can make the mop as big as Herc, that could be really good, right? This could be a path to victory here. I mean, we need to tie or win this, and probably not in good shape to do that. I mean, we're gonna take Phil here and just pray. Pray that this gets as big as Herc, and then Herc. I guess if Herc attacks into this, then at least we trade with the Herc, and that gives us a good chance to win. And then if it doesn't, if it attacks into either one of these, then we get a very large summon. So I think this works. I think this is actually maybe the best play possible. In fact, we get two. Okay, we get two huge things. Two things that are almost as big as Herc. So okay, I think that was absolutely the play. Now that once I got through that thought process, we're definitely gonna bank the Bronze Goose here. We want any amount of summoning, any amount of summoners we can. Oh, Poison Apple is super good too. Poison Apple. So all our toys are villains. So whenever one of the opponents KOs one of our things, their health is going to be reduced to 1. Well, except for Phil and Stinky, but we can replace Stinky now. We just with literally any summon. None of this matters at all. I don't think. No, it just doesn't matter. We're just gonna bank this. Give me any summoner, please, please. I mean, I think we're okay for now, but please give me any summoner. Yeah, I think it's like this. Boom. These are some large summons. Get a couple large monkeys. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about our position now. I think it's gonna be hard for our opponents to catch up. What can 3 bags full give us? I mean, more than just banking one of these characters, I assume, but not really. I guess we'll just take, Gold Ring. it doesn't matter. Honestly, the couple seconds I spent thinking about it were wasted. I could go for an uncommon treasure, but that doesn't feel very good. Although Lich's Heart would be really good. Or we could just get a bigger Sorcerer's Mop. I think that's the play. It's only slightly bigger. But we get to see another shop, I guess, is the real important thing. Again, I'm looking for any summoner. A busted bot. I would take a busted bot at this point. Alright, apparently Hercules player is gone. Wait, did we take out the Hercules player? Then I just didn't realize? We get another big boost on our monkeys there. Yeah, literally any summoner, please. No? Okay. No summoners to speak of here. Not that it matters a lot. We still just win. Like the animal board just does not compete stat-wise with endgame treasures, even with their Trifork. I mean, I guess their game probably ended a couple turns ago, so they haven't really improved. Meanwhile, our giant Sorcerer's Mop is just ruining their asynchronous day. I mean, I guess it wouldn't ruin their day. It's ruining whatever the bot controlling them's day. I just assume there's a bot controlling them. Little robot behind a screen, getting angry. Anyways, let me know if you enjoyed that. I know this is 2 summoners builds in a row. Yeah, sorry about the sparse uploads recently. Just honestly, just haven't had the energy after or before streams to get these recorded. But yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff I'm supposed to tell you to do. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.